Here we go. Okay. That's your right leg. You don't want your right leg. Thought we did your left leg. We do your right leg or your left leg?
You did the right leg.
Okay.
But I think a blood clot broke on my left.
Oh, really? What happened with that?
Yes,
Here,
it
I'll
did.
show you. The day before
Oh, you
Thanksgiving.
got a big bruise, yeah.
And I
Okay.
think, I'm not sure, but it was quite puffy when it come out. And it bled an awful long time, but I put a cloth over it and put my
Okay.
hand on it like that, like you told me if it bled.
Yeah.
And it stopped bleeding, and it hasn't bled since.
That one's going to heal. Because you can see how this is all kind of heaping up. Those are going to heal. I'm not too worried about that.
No.
All right, let's watch this real carefully. 'Cause
yeah, we're
it's
talking
it's
about
in
straight
a
now.
play mode, and I'll show you the two troubles.
Okay. Bye-bye.
One of them was right there. See how that artery is almost completely blocked? That's the one that was going to your foot. And so this one goes all the way through your thigh and down your leg. And then when we get a little further down, see that spot? It was almost completely blocked right there too.
Oh.
So what I did was to, if I can find it, I gotta get better at this because I can't get the images I want. Anyway, what I did was I did a procedure to get the work on the plaque, and then I dilated the artery to make it bigger so that more blood would go through it. You still have some trouble down here, but usually if we, it's on this leg, down here, usually if we take care of the stuff up here, you'll get enough blood flow down to your foot to get by. So when we measured it today, your blood flow was about 65% of normal, which is plenty for what you've got right now. So I just wanted to get you out of pain. Did you have any sores down there?
No.
Just the pain?
Yeah.
Okay,
But the pain is leaving a lot.
Those toenails are healing up.
They
good.
don't pain near
I know
as
they
it
took
did.
off your toenails, and I was worried about that because we got to watch those carefully to make sure
Well,
they
I
heal.
started putting A and D ointment on it.
What's that? Isn't that for the baby's diaper rash?
Yeah, it's good for anything.
Whatever works.
But it looks, to me, it looks a lot better.
Let's take a look.
But they took her off the antibiotics. So
Yeah,
I
those
gave
are
her.
fine. It's not infected.
They're
So.
healing now.
Yeah. So you see how those scabs are heaping up and there's growth underneath? That's what we want. That means the blood supply is open.
Yeah, I can wiggle my toes now.
Yeah. Well, I'm really happy because I don't like operating on people like you. I don't mind doing stuff through a needle pump, but the operations are kind of tough on you. I mean, I'd do it to save your leg, but I'd rather do what we did because it's a lot easier on you.
Oh, yeah.
So good for you.
You did me wonderful. You really did.
Well, I'm
Doctor.
glad you're out of pain because that's a
Oh,
miserable kind of pain.
Oh, gosh, that was horrible pain.
Yeah. Nothing makes that pain go away other than more blood flow. Even if we give you narcotics till the cows come home, it'll still hurt.
I
So good
wonder
for you.
if that doggone operation must have done it, because I never had any trouble before that darn operation.
What operation?
Well, they operated on my stomach. I had 4 tears in my lining, and then
Yeah, I don't think
they
that.
took 6 inches
She's
off of my
convinced
stomach.
that had to do.
Yeah, I don't think they're related issues, but you know, I think it just has to do with, you know,
Old
time and.
age.
I wouldn't admit to that if I was you, but you know, it kind of is old age. So, but anyway, I'm just delighted as can be. We got through this just through a needle puncture. So what I want to do is see you back in probably 6 months, and then we'll check you again.
Uh-huh.
If something happens and your pain comes back before then, come and see me again, okay? Because you know what that pain's like.
Oh boy, I'll say I do.
If you start getting it again, it's not going to go away. So you don't have to say, well, let's give it a few weeks to see if it goes away. It
It's
won't
not
go
going
away.
to.
It won't go away.
So you know what it's like, and if you get that again, come and see me, okay?
Okay, sure will.
Otherwise, we'll get you back in 6 months.
Do you have any idea of why that vessel might have popped in her other?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what. That almost looks like she rubbed it and injured it, because that looks like a little tear in the skin.
That's what I thought.
So I think you probably scraped it and didn't even
No,
know
I
it.
didn't. I was just standing there.
Bet you did, you just didn't notice it.
No, I was just standing there and my grandson said, Grandma, there's blood on the floor.
That's what it looks like to me, because there's a tear in your skin where that scab
Well,
is.
I think the doggone vein maybe pushed it against it and ruptured it. Because my skin's so thin.
Yeah, it doesn't take much,
No.
but the good news is that's
but
going to heal.
Oh, gosh,
So, I'm not
it
sure.
bled. And if I
I'm not going to
had-
argue with her, that's for sure.
If I would have felt it. But
Uh-huh.
I didn't. If I
Okay.
had hit it, I would have felt it.
Okay.
I still think there was a blood clot.
Didn't you say
there
that it got like a big
skin.
bubble in it beforehand, Grandma?
Huh?
Didn't you say it got a big bubble in it beforehand?
Yeah. It had a bubble there when
Yeah.
it came out.
All right. Well, the good news is it's going to heal.
I'm sorry
All
I
right.
argued with you.
That's all right. You win. Anyway, you guys have a Merry Christmas, and I'll
You
see you back
too.
in 6 months, okay?
Thank
Okay.
you. You
All
too.
right. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. We ain't gonna argue with you,
Argue
Grandma.
with the doctor. I don't care. Your mother says I hit it too, but I didn't. I was just standing there, and Billy said, Grandma, there's blood on the floor. And I was just standing there. I did not hit it.
Well, if you had something come out of it, like a blood clot, it sounds like from maybe when he was going in through the catheter on that other side, maybe blood clot pushed through one of your veins or something.
You're lucky it did that and
my
not go to
veins
your
are so-
heart.
Yeah.
You know, my veins are so thin,
Yeah.
and my skin's thin.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Anyway,